down the hammer and pick up the pencil. You're about to listen to the Savvy Radio Show. Learn from real-life real estate investors, experience revealed with the Savvy Landlord as your host.
What's going on, Savvy investors? Man, I'm glad you tuned in. I know this is like inconsistent. I'm all over the place. Man, I'm going through some of my own jazz. I'm trying to get myself out of this rut of just mediocrity. Yep, just simple. Success, what is it? How do you push yourself? Gain some weight, frustrated. And how am I going to keep rolling? So, right now I'm just searching. I'm looking for books. I'm reading, going back to the old school. How could I become better person? And I'm coming across this stuff, and I mean, granted, this is the Savvy Radio Show. Glad it wasn't the Savvy Real Estate Radio Show, because like lately what's on my mind is not necessarily real estate. Real estate is always on my mind. It's amazing how long that I've been in this game, but entrepreneur endeavors have been on my mind like crazy lately. With that, I've been starting a new business, and I don't know where it's going to go. When it gets to a certain degree, I'm going to express about it, how I built it. Been hiring people, becoming a better leader, or trying to become a better leader. I don't know if that is. Things haven't blown up in my face. In certain places they have, and I'll discuss those, depending on where this business goes. Back in the day, I did the Naked Investor. I was trying to be a wholesaler in a market. Of course, luxury vacation market is not the great place to flip property. Learn that real fast, and that kind of crash and burn. But I'm still 110 on the real estate. And right now my mind's just focused on growing businesses, helping people, but I'm still buying cribs as well. So I came across this article, and necessarily an article, but it was in a book that I'm reading, kind of a book that I've been bouncing around for years. It's not an amazing book, but it's called Success, the Psychology of Achievement. And it's this one little article inside this book. It's like a collage of random successful psychology in this blue book. And you can get it on Kindle. It's a thick book by a publisher, DK. You just type in Success, the Psychology of Achievement in Amazon. You'll find it. It's okay. I pick out some good stuff, and I'm like, man, that'd be a really good, something that someone needs to hear that somewhere. So anyway, now I have a bunch of other podcasts I've been working on about successful people, what motivates them, how do they keep going. So, this is kind of contradictory in some fashion that, these are the 8 guiding principles that successful people live by. I mean, there's probably 1,000 things that people that live by. And some of these things may really speak to you. And some of these things are just natural. And I got a couple more coming out in a few days, but let's start off with number 1. You got to have passion. Let passion be your guide. Do what you do because you care because you care about the outcome. All right. I was watching a video and it says, what's the 3 reasons why you want to start this business? And I was like, man, I'm just soaking it all in. I'm like, and I had to stop and pause. I'm like, ooh, this is a good question. Maybe I should tell my students this. What's the 3 reasons why everybody wants to be in real estate, to be wealthy, or passive income, or freedom, or whatever the case may be. But you got to have enough passion to guide yourself all the way to the outcome. And what is that outcome? What's your why behind it? You got to have passion. 2, be industrious. That's me. I'm a hustler. Be playful about it. Work very hard, and to overcome. Be industrious about it. Don't just do busy work. And don't just do work that's disinspiring. Do things that successful people do that makes them motivated. They're industrious about it. They'll hustle for it. Like I'm not sure where I'm reading this from, but I was reading another book where to start a second business, they hustled on one business so they can be debt free. I'm trying to think about it. It's called Automatic Customer. Yeah, that's it. That's a phenomenal book. I just threw that out there. And you're trying to build a new business model. Instead of going in debt, hustle on the side, get the money, be willing to lose that money to propel your business. Be industrious. Number 2. Number 3, develop an expertise. Practice and learn and hone in on your skill. And be really good at what you do, for real. Like that's my deal. I want to be, when I was running a DJ company, I mean, I want to be the very best DJ there was. And I was lame about it. I was lazy. I was comfort zone, dude. I didn't want to do weddings because you had an MC, and I just wanted to do birthday parties and fraternity parties. And that's why that was my mentality back in the 90s. That's all I wanted to do. Just simple, lazy. Then I realized if you want to be wealthy, you just got to go all in. You got to go big. And I'm like, I'm going to be the very, very, very best wedding DJ in the world. And at the time, I thought that I was. I don't know if that's arrogance. Maybe I probably am not. But I developed an expertise. I became an expert in my market in Oklahoma City. People put me as top DJ. Thank you. Did the mayor's daughter wedding. Had some successes in there. But develop an expertise. Practice, learn, hone in your skills, get really good at whatever it is. If it's acquisitions, wholesaling, self-promotion, marketing, whatever it is, get really good at it. Number 4, maintain focus. Man, God, if you want to be successful, stay focused. Write that goal down and focus on that goal and do it. Give your work all the attention that it needs. Don't half-a it. Go do it. Go do it big. Stay up on it. Maintain focus. I know that I have that problem. The red shiny thing you jump on, and mine right now is businesses. Like, oh, that's a great business. Restart that business. Man, finish that business. And then I realize I got to prioritize on what I'm doing. I got to keep my real estate functional, moving, successful, vacancies disappearing, marketing, funding, right? I'm still working on that. I got to focus on my main thing and not jump around. Number 5, remain persistent. Reject criticism. Man, I'm doing this other new business thing. I know I got too many going on, so I'm overwhelmed. But, this racetrack thing I'm trying to make a product that I can franchise it. That's one thing. Number 2, I can provide a service for someone, bring this racetrack to a birthday party, whatever. And I get criticism. Why are you doing that? Shouldn't you be focusing on real estate? I mean, it's fascinating. Even me, the people that I roll with sometimes get a little juicy on me. It's okay. And sometimes they're thinking, oh, they're trying to help me. And I get it. I appreciate it. Criticism is important to a certain degree, but you got to reject criticism, setbacks. They're part of the game. Okay, this game of success, this game of life, whatever you want to call it, don't let it stop you, and don't let it stop you from focusing on what you do and what you believe in. And people don't know this, right? I'm starting this little RC car business for multiple reasons, but one, maybe it's for, I'll get into that, maybe some tax purposes. Number 2, I'm trying to raise income to provide for the church. It's simple. I go to an amazing church. It's off the chain, and I know that we can do big and better things if we had more reach, and we need more resources, and you got to make money. Bang. And I want to be that person that gives. I don't even want my name on anything, but I know what I'm contributing, not just with my tithe, but what I'm doing can make a difference in somebody's life. So why not start a business that has passive income or some income? And it may be small to you, but it's also enjoying to see if I could do it and push myself. Number 6, be inquisitive. Yep. Stay curious, observant, interested, and always be coming up with new ideas. Be inquisitive. Stay curious, folks. Don't do the humdrum. No, successful people, they're always searching, always learning. You do the same. Number 7, aim to serve other people. I'm telling you, you'll be successful if you just think about other people, not just yourself. Well, what are you going to do when you become a millionaire? What is that going to look like? But if I can be a multi-millionaire and help other people become millionaires, that sounds even better too. Don't do things for your own glory. Do them so you can bring value in other people's life. I'm telling you, my RC car deal, I'm not going to be going out to a birthday party. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm too old for that. But I can create a business. I got this certain but this dude in my life that I'm working with right now. He doesn't have that business mindset. He has the worker mindset. And I could change him and if he's willing to change. But, man, what a great idea is I could create a business for this individual, sell the business to this individual, and it creates residual income for him, right? I mean, that's that I'm aiming to serve. Yeah, I want to benefit from the situation. Yeah, I'm spending all this time, all this resources. I'm paying taxes on this money that I'm pulling out to do what? I could serve other people, not just for my glory. I'm not doing it for myself. I could figure out another way to make more money on doing something else. But at the same time, I'm creating value for other people. Bam! How you feel about that? Number 8, successful people, they forge ahead, push themselves. I mean, I'm telling you, I didn't want to do this podcast. I mean, it's just simple. It's like, am I hypocritical? People think I'm successful. I don't know. What is that? But you got to forge ahead, man. I'm telling you, I love Jim Rohn. He says, successful people do what other people won't do. I don't want to be doing podcasts. I set a goal. I want to do 40. I want to hit to 500 this summer. Can I get it done? How many podcasts I got to do? I got to do 4 a week. That's 10 weeks. The summer is 10 weeks away, I think. I don't know. Yep, almost before school starts. Can I get to 500 by the fall? You got to forge ahead. You got to push yourself, set yourself up for new challenges, and don't let self-doubt hold you back, baby. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. Go big, forge ahead. Number 1, passion. Number 2, industrious. Number 3, develop an expertise. Number 4, maintain focus. 5, be persistent. 6, be inquisitive. 7, serve your mankind. And number 8, forge ahead. Don't take no for an answer. People think you're crazy. They do. People are just making fun of me over here, but it's okay. I'm going to keep rolling. And I may have success, or I may fail, but I'm going to enjoy the ride. Are you enjoying the ride? If there's something that you want to know, something that's touched you in some way, let your boy know. Go to thesavvyradioshow.com. You can just hit record. You can email me and contact me. Figure it out.
Thanks for listening to The Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at savvyradioshow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook and always be buying assets.